Good evening, ladies and gents, back with another weekly patch notes video for Conquerors Blade. I read them so you don't have to.
Yes! Yes!
Before we get into the video though, hit that subscribe button if you want to be kept up to date with the latest and greatest of Conquerors Blade. So they're not the biggest of patches this week, however I wanted to make a video because there are some noticeable changes, especially in terms of the maps and siege rotations and everything. So I'm going to cover everything, I'm going to read through everything. I will leave a link down in the description box below for you so you can read it as well if you really want to, but just stick me on in the background while you're playing Conquerors Blade and just listen in for this week's changes. Obviously, same as always, this will change tomorrow with the weekly maintenance, usually Thursday morning. So that is when these patches, or this patch, will then take effect. So optimizations: a gag order has been issued to both the smith and the artisan. They will now only advertise their services once every 5 minutes. Honestly, they've been like screaming every single city down so much this week. Maps. Valley Fortress map has been returned to the siege map rotation. We've made the following changes to the map in siege battle: added a ladder to the base's outer perimeter which cavalry cannot pass. Flash up my video right now, I am showing you exactly what they mean by that. Change the location of the supply point just outside the base's gates, change the location of C's flag point, change the layout around C, and removed a climbable ladder. So a few screenshots, I'm just scrolling through very slowly in the video so you can have a look at actually what has changed, and it looks like Valley Fortress is not going to really be so attacker friendly now. It's got a few more defenses, it's got a few kind of changes and things to it. I'm quite excited to actually play this. It's definitely one of my more favourite maps in the game. Added a spawn point for the defenders that is available until A is captured, so they're not spawning so far back now either. The map's initial timer is now 9 minutes, was 10 minutes. Capturing B now adds 2 minutes, was 3 to the timer. Slightly changed the location of A's flag point. So they have changed this map a few times recently. They've actually made the bridge across A little bit wider recently, and now they have actually changed the flag point onto that kind of bridge, that wooden bridge now, instead of over on one side of the walls. So they're really trying to balance up this map a fair bit for both attacker and defense. Removed one trebuchet for the attackers and changed the location of another. Changed the location of the attacker siege towers on the right side, so they're not going to be so close to that kind of turret going into the castle walls. The following changes will be effective to the Valley Fortress map in the territory war as well. So, added a ladder to the base outer perimeter which cavalry cannot pass, change the layout around C, change the location of the attacker siege towers on the right side. New siege map pool. So there have been some maps that we have been playing over and over again. They have changed that up slightly, so now we are going to have in the rotation Wall Fort, Helion Ford, Hidden City, Harbour City, Sun City, Kuruk Castle, Dasuro Fort, Toro Varos, Shield of the Capital, Allenberg, Limwu Fortress, Brock Estuary, and Valley Fortress. I really want them to bring back the Great Wall of China map. I love that map. We haven't played that in ages. In battle optimizations, they've added a prompt for the control unit command. I'm not quite sure what that is, but it's going to just be a small prompt, I guess, when you're hovering over a supply point or something. And then just a few little bug fixes. So resolved an issue with the information displayed on the minimap and the Brock Estuary map. Resolved an issue with missing pathfinding for part of the area by A on the Regionopolis map. And resolved an issue where players could get stuck at one spot in the Conquerors City map. That is it for this week. Nothing too major, just a few kind of changes and balances to some of the maps. Change of the siege map pool as well. As always, folks, please do let me know if you are enjoying this type of video, if you're enjoying actually seeing or hearing the weekly patch notes read out to you. I know a lot of people don't bother reading them, so sometimes people just want to hear them. I totally get that. Hit that like button, hit that sub button, share this video around, and as always, folks, I hope to catch you out on the battlefield.